Are you interested in learning more about what the waterfront of Gig Harbor has to offer? Well, if so, let's go for a little walkabout. Hey everybody, my name is Darren Rivers. I am the Northwest Realtor and welcome to living in Gig Harbor, Washington. Today we are going to walk the waterfront of Gig Harbor. We're going to check out all the shops, all the little restaurants, all the drinking holes, the whole 9 yards. It's all right behind me here. Hey, if you have a comment, if you have any questions about this video, anything at all about Gig Harbor, all my information is right there. Feel free to reach out to me. Send me a text message, give me a phone call, send me an email. Put a comment in the comment section of this video. I'll get back to you in any way that you would like. And let's get started on the walkabout of downtown waterfront Gig Harbor. Okay, first thing we're gonna do, if you're on the waterfront of downtown Gig Harbor, man, you gotta come out and check out the water, right? So I'm out on one of these public piers right now. People, park their boat here for the day if they wanna go up and get something to eat up on the street, or throw your paddleboard or your kayak or whatever in the water here. This is just a public dock with just temporary mooring, and like I said, God, it's Friday, it's afternoon, it's spring, it is warm and beautiful outside. I mean, this is picture perfect Washington weather here. We deal with the gray in the wintertime to have springs and summers like this. I mean, this is the best place on earth this time of year. And I'm gonna walk out and show you the water from the end of this pier. Not too bad, huh? So we're out here at the end of the dock, looking across the bay there at all the homes on the water. Many of them have their own docks with deep water moorage. It's pretty darn awesome. Lots of marinas down here, lots of water activities and boating life. This sailboat cruising in here, of course. And you turn around and you look back up at Harbor View Drive and Gig Harbor. Told you, these kids paddleboarding, it's just what happens here. Look at this bad boy. Holy smokers. Man. That right there is a pretty nice vessel. So I wanted to point out this little deal. I don't even know what this little boat is called, but it's kind of, you kneel down on one knee and paddle, and there's all sorts of clubs down here, kayaking clubs and whatever these boats are called. There's a club where they race those in the harbor. There's classes for kids and the whole 9 yards. So there's lots of classes that are offered, and different, rowing type clubs like this. There's something called dragon boats. I don't even know what a dragon boat is, but there's a dragon boat races that take place here. And here we are again, a few more people bringing their paddleboards down, hop in the water for a nice afternoon out on the nice, smooth water. So right behind me is a place called Skanzie Park. And this is just a little grass area right here on the water. And what's really cool in the summer times, on Tuesday nights, they have free concerts here. And you got to get here pretty early, middle of the afternoon, put your lawn chair or blanket out here on the lawn. That evening there's a concert and it is packed. The whole community comes out for it. Great bands come through every Tuesday night. You get a lot of boats just anchoring there, right there in the water. And then behind me, that platform, that's where I was standing up earlier, but there's some public seating back there as well. Also in this little park on Thursdays in the summer, of course, is the farmer's market. So you can come down here and get all the local grown stuff, and usually kind of organic and kind of along that flavor, some artsy stuff down here too. So Skanzie Park, I'm right here in the middle of it. Tuesdays and Thursdays in the summer, got a lot of activities. For you out of towners that may want to come and spend a couple days, this might be a really good spot to get a reservation at. There's no vacancy right now currently though, but the Maritime Inn, this is right here on Harbor View Drive. And so it's really convenient just for walking to all sorts of stuff, from restaurants to all the water activities. And we're literally across the street from Skanzie Park, like I just mentioned there. So this might be an option for you to stay. You want to come have a cup of coffee and do a few crafts? read the sign, just what it says. It's a coffee lounge, and oh man, I got a bug. There's like no bugs here. That was the one in Western Washington. I swear to God, we don't really have bugs, but obviously we have one. Anyway, come down here, you get a cup of coffee, and it's a little craft place. You know, there's a little pottery. You can craft them up, make your own little plates or coffee cups or things like that. So you can come down here and hang out. This would be good whenever it's not so nice outside and you want to hang out indoors, maybe in the middle of January when it's kind of dreary outside and cold. Come down here, have a nice warm cup of coffee, and make yourself a little craft. So I just kind of want to give you an idea of what Harbor View Drive is like. And it's just sidewalk, both sides of the street. It's Friday and it's middle of the afternoon right now, so it's not super busy. Tomorrow with the weather like this, it's going to be really crowded down here with just pedestrian traffic. You know, people are going to bring their dogs down here and go for a jog or whatever. And up and down the street, you get some single family homes like this. And then there's a professional building. This used to be a house, obviously, back in the day. Now I believe it's an attorney's office. And then over there you have some retail. Right up here there's it's kind of a, I don't even know what you call it. It's just, they sell kayaks and paddle boards, so it's a marine activity store. They don't sell boats, not big boats, but just all the fun stuff to go do out on the water. Check this little thing out. It's an old trolley that they converted into just a little snack shack. So you can come down here, get a little lunch, something cold to drink, sit in their outdoor seating area. And again, it's just right along the water, or just what it says, marinas, boatyards, and shops. Just some more things of what downtown has to offer. It's just very eclectic, right? I mean, there's the music shop there. This is one of my son's favorite places. He's kind of into Dungeons and Dragons. They got a game shop down here, and it's way down in that basement, kind of spooky. Got a spice shop here. Of course, there's art galleries, all that sort of stuff. So I mean, every single storefront, something different. And of course, you know, just kind of organic, homemade clothes, jewelry, bags, all sorts of good stuff in there. If you ever come to Gig Harbor and you're from out of town, that says Tides Tavern, it's a place you gotta go. This is a really iconic spot here in Gig Harbor. It's been here forever. It used to be a true tavern. Now they serve food and things in there, but it is 21 and over for sure. But they got their own dock, they got outdoor seating. You can pull your boat up and have lunch either on your boat where they'll serve it to, or out on their own deck. And of course they have the inside seating as well. But man, Tides Tavern, Gig Harbor's kind of known for the Tides Tavern. It's probably the most famous thing here. If you come into town, this is a place you gotta visit. So here you go, this is another one of the public little docks and marinas here in Gig Harbor. And I'm gonna pan over to Tides Tavern again. That is their dock right there. So like I said, you can pull up just like those boats have. And then you can go to their outdoor seating area, which is right on the other side of that little wall, and have yourself a nice fish and chips on the water on a day like today with those beautiful homes across the way. Sailboat pulling in right here. I'm sure they're gonna have lunch. And let's see if you can, there might be just enough of a cloud over there that you can't quite see Mount Rainier. But it would be right through that channel right there. This is one of the coolest things about this community is they have this program here. It's just borrow life jacket. And lo and behold, they're all just sitting there. It's the honor system. You come and put your little one in a life jacket if you're gonna go out there on the marina. So in case they fall in, they are safe and protected. And then when you're done using it, you just put it back and the next person can use it as well. So let's walk back up to the street and go down to see what the other end of Gig Harbor has to offer. All right, so I'm in a spot and I'm right next to Tides Tavern and that Maritime Pier that we were just at where they give out the life vests that you can use. I'm right next to that, and honestly, and I should know this, but I don't, I have no idea what this building is, but it's really cool. It's on the water. The water's right on the other side of that, but they made this courtyard here that is just gorgeous. And it's just super peaceful, these little waterfalls, all these little, seating areas. And man, I mean, it's just really, really pretty in here. And I have no idea what goes on in here. The architecture of the building is super cool. You know, all these big windows back there and the big beams. And I mean, I just don't know what it is. So I'm going to find out and report back because inquiring minds want to know. I believe that's a line that I have to borrow from somebody officially, so I'm doing that. Across the street from me is Heritage Distillery. There we go, I said it correctly. Anyway, it's relatively new. You know, it's only been around 5 or 6 years, but it's really grown and expanded. You may hear their commercials on all the Mariner games they advertise. But anyway, they serve some food in there. You can go get all sorts of different kind of whiskeys and bourbons, vodkas, some of them flavored. You can even custom make your own, and they will put it in a cask and let it age over 8, 9, 10 months. And then you can come pick it up and get it bottled for Christmas gifts, whatever you want. But it is a really cool spot. You can see that they open up the door there in nice weather like this. And I gotta tell you, when you're just standing out here in the street talking into a camera like this, in this case, this is my phone, people give you some pretty weird looks. So it just is what it is. So we've turned this into a little dash cam video just because I'm gonna drive down to the other end. But you can see there's homes on the left here. Little stops. That's another kayaking place over there on the right. McMinnville Pizza. It's got awesome little pizza there. Suzanne's Bakery. Really cool little spot also. All sorts of little shops and nice homes here on the drag right across from the water. And again, summertime, this gets really, really full. And on the weekends like this for that matter. Got another little park over there on the right. People throw their kayaks in and whatnot. Gig Harbor Boat Shop. It's kind of been there forever, literally. And we go through this little area here. There's going to be some condos up here on the right. Again, all the marina stuff over there. And then I'm going to get over to this other section right around the bend and show you some things there. By the way, here on Harborview Drive, they have a parade. They shut down the whole street every year. Have a parade that starts right about up there at that stop sign, and then it goes all the way back towards the Tides Tavern. And my kids have been in it. They used to ride their unicycles in it and things like that. But I wanted to point out a couple things over here. That store right there, straight ahead with the greenish roof and the awning, that is a year-round Christmas store. It is open year-round and it only sells Christmas trinkets. Next to it is a little Thai restaurant called the Thai Hut, and the third building down there is a gourmet burger place. Really good burgers and sandwiches again. And right over here, around the bend, we're gonna see if we can get there safely, because you know, that's all what's most important is safety, is the Gig Harbor Museum. It's that red building right back in there. It's kind of small, but it's got a lot of cool Gig Harbor history in there. So we've made it around the curve. We're actually kind of at the north end of the actual harbor here. And I'm gonna park and go up on, and just kind of show you some things that this end of the harbor has to offer. I think I might end the video here because I can't think of a better spot to do it from. I mean, look at that view. I'm up at the top of this little staircase here. Right across the street is Anthony's Restaurant, which is on the water. It's a seafood place, obviously. Right down the street from me is a great wine bar called Marceau. Right over in there, you can't quite see it, but there's a little breakfast place called Devoted Kiss. And if you want a great breakfast sandwich, that's the place to go. But this is the north end of Gig Harbor. Harbor Drive right across, and man, that is Gig Harbor there. My name is Darren Rivers. I'm the Northwest Realtor. This is living in Gig Harbor, Washington, and man, that is living in Gig Harbor, Washington. That's what you get if you live here. So come check it out. It's a great spot. Again, feel free to reach out to me at any time. All my information is going to be posted right there, and I'll see you on the next video.